And tonight, our first question, will private school students in Montgomery County get to return to the classroom for the first day of school? That's on a lot of parents' minds right now, and we're getting some answers. Within the last 2 hours, the Montgomery County health officer announced once again that non-public schools have to remain closed until at least October 1st. Now, this coming, of course, after Governor Hogan's previous executive order that would allow private schools to reopen if they see fit, allowing them to make that decision. Our Kolbie Satterfield has been following this. And Kolbie, where does everything stand right now?
Lorenzo, it seems that non-public schools will continue to be prohibited from reopening in Montgomery County. The county's health officer just announced within the last 2 hours a new order that supersedes that original order that he made on Friday, and one that continues to keep schools closed until October 1st.
Despite Governor Larry Hogan filing an executive order to give schools the authority to reopen for in-person learning, Montgomery County officials are pushing back, filing this new order prohibiting in-person learning for all non-public schools. Today, Montgomery County Executive Mark Elrich says he believes the governor's order to allow schools to reopen was inappropriate and made no sense.
There is no logic. A private school teacher, a private school student, a private school parent, a private school custodian, they are the same human beings who could be in public school.
Today, Governor Hogan announced Maryland reported its lowest COVID-19 positivity rate since the start of the pandemic. So why does the county think schools should remain closed?
You look at the CDC guidelines and webpage in terms of metrics and guidelines for school reopening. They explicitly say one must also look at the jurisdictional and the area epidemiology and surveillance data to determine whether or not it's safe to move forward. But we have not achieved that here in our county. We've not achieved that in our region.
How have parents been reacting to private schools closing for in-person learning? 10 parents in 2 schools filed this lawsuit against Montgomery County Health Director Dr. Travis Gales. The suit claims the health officer's order is illegal, citing that he exceeded his authority, and alleges his order to keep schools closed until October 1st discriminates against religious and private schools. But has the county only received a negative response to its order? Dr. Gales says no. He says some parents and teachers have thanked him for the decision.
And that decision was made again today, and the new order says that it will remain in effect until October 1st, same as the last one, unless the order says it is superseded or amended by additional orders.